Hey guys, what is going on? Vitaly Dubin is here, and I have a deep honor and pleasure right now, and so much gratitude because I'm sitting with the Chief Technical Officer of Cloud Token, Ronald Aai, and he was sharing with me so much information about how Cloud Token works, how the blockchain works, how the trading technology works. He showed me some of the stuff behind the scenes, how they are trading. We recorded a video on that, and yesterday we chatted for a couple hours. So I'm like so honored that Ronald invited me here to share with you a little bit more.
On his mind.
Yes, yes. So yesterday you had an amazing event. Like 1,200 people from all across the world. They
Yeah.
came in. There was huge excitement from people. I'm so excited, and this is just the start of Cloud Token. So I want to have my people and everybody who is watching us let us a little bit more detail about how Jarvis AI works, and how Varoom, the system, how all of this is connected, how the trading is actually happening so that people are getting paid in Cloud Tokens every day.
Okay, so basically, the room is a engine that determines a good trade and bad trade. But we won't know whether it's a good trade or bad trade until the trade is being done, right? We have been running this for the last couple of months, 4 months actually, and we have actual professional traders to actually trade and to teach the room or to feed data into the room, to feed into TensorFlow, to say what is a good trade and what is a bad trade. And from that result itself, the room can determine and can spawn a lot of Jarvis with the correct strategy. Either it's a stochastic strategy or trend EMA, MACD, or other strategies, fast trading strategy, or any other kinds with its correct parameters. And when the Jarvis is spawned from the room itself, okay, it will add in a lot of the particular parameters. For example, if it's a momentum, how big is the size, and all of these things. And it gives Jarvis a particular, how to say, how to say, this target, okay, that it has to reach. For example, you have to reach 0.3% or 0.4%, right? And once Jarvis hits that particular target, it will actually despawn, and the profits itself will be transferred to a reserve account. And this asset reserve account is a USDT account. And what happens is all these USDT accounts will be stacked up, right? And it actually moves the price up or down. And when there are people or their members trying to convert their CTOs into, let's say, Ethereum, okay, it actually will be taken up from this particular asset pool, okay, to give it back to the members, and you will push the needle, move the needle a bit. So the price actually is based on this particular triangle. You can say that the total circulation that's given out in CTOs, the how to say, the profits that is generated by the trades, okay, and the members itself, which is withdrawing. Okay, so that's how.
So that's what affects the price. The more people that activate the Jarvis and deposit into the Jarvis, the higher the profits that you are making, and how many people holding Cloud tokens versus how many people convert them to Ethereum. That affects the price, correct? Okay, awesome. And you told me that you have some different strategies in trading, some arbitrage. There is trading on. You have how many? 39 exchanges you're trading on?
We're trading on. We have 38 plus exchanges. We are trading on about 9 of them actively, with about 119 bots now. Okay, so all of them are moving.
You mean Jarvis bots?
Yeah, Jarvis bots. And it's difficult for us to manage. Of course, we're trying to expand our team in KL. Next month, the office should be up with the technical traders.
It's like 4,500 square feet office.
Yeah, it's a cool office. The traders will be there, the marketers will be there to help leaders come up with materials that they need in different languages. Of course, Hebrew probably, right? So
Technical analyst
yeah,
team.
and a lot of things are going to be from that. So we are going to grow a team of 20 to 30 engineers in KL to really push out more features for the wallet and more fun stuff to actually do communication for leaders to put up tasks and activities and rewards to their members.
How big is the team right now for Cloud?
We have about 15 people, but 6 is on this project. We still have another project that we're working on, which we have not completed. Once we complete that, then most of them will be in the cloud.
Integrated in the cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you told me there is a certain amount of limit for the Jarvis to be the most effective, and
Yeah, so now we are, since yesterday, we are at about 21% full. So we're getting onto the target. Once Jarvis is full, we will have another project to be enabled. So more projects are coming up. Don't worry, we have the second one in the pipeline, and the third one and the fourth one as well. So, but each of these will be pushed out in different areas. The projects are region based. Okay, so some regions can participate, some region can't, because of the legality of things.
right.
So we'll try to find more global projects to be implemented. One of the things that we are very excited about is the launching of the payment cards that will happen in August. So it's a global card whereby everyone can spend their earnings now. All right. So CEOs, instead of just using anywhere else, you can actually have a debit card whereby you can spend around the world.
I've already got those little cards. It already works. Like you log in, it's so
Yeah,
cool.
that's
But then you'll get the physical. card.
you'll get the actual debit Mastercard. Right?
Debit Mastercard. Yeah.
So we'll be pushing that out in August for C1s and above.
Right,
So
right.
hopefully you'll get yours.
I'm already
very soon.
C1. Until then, I'll get way more. I think the top level is like a limit $1 million.
Yeah,
there or
that's
something.
the titanium cards that we are that is specially made for C5s.
Wow.
Right? There's no C5 now, so which is still okay for me. But to get one card done, it takes about a month or so. It's a special card that has a special engraving, laser engraving with your name onto the card. So that card is personalized.
I want to get one of these.
Very, very premium. Yeah.
So you actually developed and designed the Jarvis and the trading mechanism. You coded it yourself.
Yeah, so I built the platform based off a open source trading platform for Forex, and I modified it to work with crypto, and added in the AI engine that works that sends to TensorFlow. I worked with a math professor in NUS Singapore to come up with Varoom. So he came up with the math bit. I came up with the programming bit. So yeah, that's what we have today.
That's so awesome, and I love the transparency that you're showing. Like in this newest version of the app, people will see how much profits is in the Jarvis bot, how many cloud tokens in circulation, and that's what determines the price. And I was very, very also surprised that you guys are just like everybody else. You're invested your own money into Jarvis.
Unlike most of the projects whereby they actually hire companies, software companies to actually develop the platform, we are part of the system itself. We have a position in, not position, we have accounts in the cloud token tree. We put in our own Ethereums and Bitcoins to actually spawn that tree. The only difference is we work very closely with the leaders in China to actually put people under us, so that we can actually have a way and mean to feed our own developers and teams.
Right. You don't have like cloud tokens for research and development. It's not like that.
We can have, but what happens is the cloud token leaders don't pay us anything. Yeah, but we
It's
get paid
crazy
in
stuff.
CTOs, which we changed to Ethereum, and yeah, it's,
And the credit cards will be able to convert the cloud tokens into USDT into the
into
card.
USD.
Into USD, yeah.
Yeah,
Load top of
and
the card.
load to the card. Yeah.
Top of the card.
Same thing. Visa, Master do not let any one actually take crypto and spend. Right? You have to spend fiat. So we will take CTO
Right.
and change it into US dollars, which there will be a liquidity provider. Maybe some of the members will
Right.
buy your CTOs, and they will give you back in.
It's
US
like I saw
dollars.
this like an exchange between the
Yeah,
members.
that's the OTC part, which we are going to enable soon. So you can actually buy CTOs from members.
Wow.
But now you can already do it, but it's very clunky. You do it offline. So we'll do it just like normal OTCs, where you pledge your CTOs into to us, and if the other buying party pays you, you just tell us that please release. We'll release that.
Oh,
If
I
you don't
see.
get anything, then we'll just release it back to you, right? So there will be a holding time of 30 days. If within 30 days there's no reply, we will just think that it's done. So we'll just send it to the buying party.
Wow,
Right.
wow, that is so cool.
Unless you say that, hey, I've not gotten anything, then you just cancel the order, right? So
And you
yeah.
shared with me also about this, like you are not planning right now to go on any live public exchanges because you want to like explain to.
Yeah, the thing is, we do not believe that trading in CTOs will result in a better earning. CTOs are not for trading. Actually, it's for you to gain from the bots, and you can spend it.
It's a utility
Right.
token.
Yeah, it's a utility token. It's not a security token or anything like that. Cloud token is not an ICO. Okay, we are a you can say asset management company.
Like a
Help
hedge
you-
fund
Yeah, like
in
a
a way.
hedge fund to help you manage your funds. But instead of just managing for one person, we manage for about 160,000 accounts now.
And growing.
Yeah, and growing. Okay, on all these exchanges to help you guys make a profit. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And what is your plans in the next couple of months, like to develop the app? Like what's coming?
The coming months were all about how to support the leaders with information, because most of the time I see good projects being destroyed by legality issues. Is the members itself are trying to create their own content, but the content itself is not really legal. So we're trying to help the leaders by giving you this type of contents. You can use it.
Right.
All right. Because in previous projects, right, we don't have enough content for other people. Even in the early days of Cloud Token,
Right.
we have not enough content for leaders, and leaders move very fast,
They're
right?
very fast.
And sometimes they would stumble along the way and say things which are not really legal, and they will make a lot of problems for us and for everyone. So we're trying to make this game as legit as possible, so we can sustain as long as possible, that everyone can actually profit from this to become a long-term project. Yeah.
That's the goal. And I wanted to ask you about the actual trading and the risks that are associated with it, because as a trader, and I know a lot of traders, there's markets go up and down, and it's volatile. Like every day is different from the other day. Obviously, you have a model where you're paying a certain percentage to people on a daily basis, but overall the markets are fluctuating every day, obviously. And you told me that you use a strategy where you never sell at a loss.
Normally, if you were to trade in stocks or in forex, you have a stop loss. It's because you can't really use what you own. If you're stocks, you can't use the stocks. But in crypto, we only trade in the main coins, right? That is what members are using. Okay, you use Ethereum, you use Bitcoin,
Right.
and all the rest of the major coins. That's what we trade in.
Right,
And we don't sell, you will lose. We don't care about the value that much. We care about the quantity of it.
Right.
10 Bitcoin a month ago and 10 Bitcoin now is still 10 Bitcoin. It's the only thing that changes is the value of it, the perceived value. We don't really look at the value.
So if the price goes down, you can buy some more.
Yeah,
and then you
I
wait
can buy
until-
more, and I can give more tokens back to the members.
Right.
It's not that I buy at let's say 6,002 and I sell at 7,003. Oh, I will give you that $1,000 thing. No, I give you coins.
Yes.
Yeah, it's still the number of coins that we're supposed to give you. So it's very, very logical if you look at it this way. You don't really lose that much. All right, probably I have less coins to give
You're
you.
hedging basically. Yeah. And the tokens that are given out to all the members, from the payouts and the rewards, they are converted first from USDT to the tokens, and
Yeah.
then they are paying out
Right.
from the reserve pool.
Yep.
From that stuff. Wow, this this is amazing, guys. If anybody wants to visit the offices, they can schedule. We'll be able to do this in the app.
Yeah, in the app itself, there will be a portion whereby you can actually schedule or book a particular trainer for a group of your members to come for a training session. We have course, the layout, the lessons, all that. Basically, all about blockchain, how to secure your wallets, what is a cold wallet, what is a warm wallet, how to actually use it, and how to trade probably, and a lot of other lessons. Yeah, it will be conducted in a weekly and monthly basis, and most of it will only cost you CTOs.
That's awesome. And I already saw the cloud token is in the Google Play Store, which is amazing. It's quite an accomplishment. That's awesome.
Wait
the
until
Apple
you see it
Store.
on Apple Store. Right. Okay. We are working hard to actually get it onto the official stores. Of course, there are some challenges that we are facing, but we're trying to overcome it. We need time, so hope for your patience as
Right,
we get
right.
there. We are not perfect. We're just about a band of 6 really, really dedicated engineers to come up with a product or program that will work for everyone.
Right.
We need your help to let us know how to make it better. Of course, with all these leaders here, to let us know what could be done to make it better. We listen. We're there. We're always contactable,
Quite
reachable.
That's so great. I really see Cloud Token developed into a huge success. Like it's already succeeding so much. I mean, it's going to go better and bigger. And what I really love about Cloud Token is that you are very dedicated and very committed to this project. Like that's your focus. Like you want to keep building, keep improving, and making it better and bigger for everybody, because your end goal, your vision is to help people.
Yeah, and to help ourselves as well. we are the members as well.
Yeah, of course. Help all the members
Yeah.
to become more wealthy, to
True.
yeah,
Yeah.
freedom.
Yeah, that's the wealth part, the happiness part. Okay, all comes in conjunction. So we're trying to build these parts to actually fit into Cloud Token itself. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, like I trust Jarvis more than my trading. So, guys, you heard everything from Ronald. We showed you some behind the scenes, how it works. Like, it's been such a pleasure to connect with Ronald and to see the behind the scenes of how the project works. I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited about the future. You have an amazing business model, you have a great team, and you have many leaders and people who are supporting you. And this is just the beginning, guys. We are in the beginning stages of the project. See what will happen by April 2020, next year, next 12 months. You know,
Yeah.
it's going to be way, way bigger. Thank you, Ronald, for everything that you are
Right.
doing. You're amazing. You have a heart of gold, and you know, I'm so honored to be working with you. Really,
Thanks.
thank you.